Здравия желаю, ребята. Мы продолжаем играть в Депонию. В прошлый раз мы восстановили ей память. И гол у нас поделилась, получается, на 3 личности. И нам надо каждую личность заставить идти обратно к доктору. Так. И сейчас нам надо взять у него ключи и идти в туалет.
May I bother you again?
Aren't you going to do that anyway?
Got a point there. Have you got the key?
Yes, but I still need it. I have this bet going.
You bet that you would use that bathroom?
Yeah, but I simply haven't worked up the courage yet.
Scares the crap out of you, does it?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I'll be off then.
Stay around.
Так, ладно. Значит, идем сюда. Стоп, здесь, по-моему, вообще ничего не делал, правильно?
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas? Go, go, Rufus, rubber arm!
Понял. А, это, наверное, вот, сюда я появлюсь вот так, здесь. Да, люк, давайте сначала в перископ посмотрим.
Oh, no, I can't while someone's watching.
Ой.
Hey,
Ага,
you!
понял.
Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
Ah, no way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's Gadget Shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Так, хорошо, значит, для него нам надо найти дракона. Так, мы его знаем, где он находится, значит, надо его как-то оттуда забрать. А, как нам его забрать? Это что? Тут не показано, хорошо. Попасть на борт. Добыть золотого дракона невидимости. Пробраться мимо винка. Угу. Ладно. Идем сюда. Так, здесь мы ничего сделать не можем. Правильно? Идем вот сюда. Город. Идем к аптекарю, поговорим с ним. Еще его. Ладно. Сейчас мусорку залезем и будем говорить с аптекарем.
Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing. Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
А, там труба, то, что я делал, вот, но там меняется, ладно. Так.
So,
What does it look like?
well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Так.
I would...
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
I would like...
Sorry, all sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Have you got any...
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you getting...
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but...
In that case, can I have it?
Not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo... What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Ho-ho, just like me. Won't you let...
Only for a coupon.
Ah, great. And where would I get one of these coupons?
From the Free Pharmacy magazine, of course.
But I don't see a free pharmacy magazine here.
Neither do I. But do you hear me complaining? It's prominently displayed here somewhere.
No, it's not.
When I took my break earlier, one copy was definitely still there. I tested a new laxative, and suddenly everything had to go very fast.
And you took the magazine to the bathroom with you? What for? To read the cartoons?
Ever heard of Braille? Also, Gulliver's Tavern is always out of toilet paper.
So...
From the Free Pharmacy magazine. It's no.
Так, что потом?
It's no.
Опять?
You get what you deserve.
Wait a minute.
Boo boo boo! Peekaboo! Get lost!
Wait a minute.
Boo boo! Get lost!
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me! Have you been to...
Very funny.
Hmm.
That explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena. I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water?
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
Так, хорошо.
I switched off the music.
Wow! Thanks a lot. I don't even want to know how you did that.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Так, корень я тоже пройти не могу, да? Ага. Так, здесь мы уже недавно были. А, только мы с ним не разговаривали.
Yoo-hoo!
Может, что угодно скажет. Да ё-моё.
Aren't you a bit...
Oh, amore, sissy. What do you want to know, eh?
Nah.
You need to say it no more. You is innamorata di una donna aristocratica. So you must be un cavaliero romantico. This calls for uno appuntamento, a night to remember. You must ride with her in the gondola romantica con canzone mio. La 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 la, la 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 lu.
Yeah, stop.
Hmm?
I'll find something else.
Cretino.
I don't... Yeah, same to you. What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
Can't you sing some...
Con piacere. Ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito. Only one musica scitta, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare? Ma sì. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Grazie.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool, gone.
Sì, sì. Questo cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
Sorry about your airbag.
It's no problemo. I am a socio di Club Gondolo Mobilistico.
A member of the Gondola Club?
Precisamente. Il doc always has a replacement for sacco di aria, caputo. Capisce?
Capisco. Caputo.
Caputo.
Hey, buddy, quit yanking my chain.
What's that? Is that your new airbag already?
Sì, sì. Fortunatamente, il doc always has a replacement in the stock.
Do you always have to speak with that?
Yeah, you bet. If I don't, I'm in trouble with the Gondola Association.
I see. I don't mean to worry you.
No apprensione. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing fin allora. La 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion. Arrivederci.
Huh? What's that mean?
Nothing.
Так, ладно. На причал. Что за ведерко? Может, его можно взять? Да, отлично. И банка с крючками.
What was it I didn't want? Oh, yeah.
Ой.
Ow.
Так, у меня есть крючок, ведро. Много чего есть, но для чего? Может, таблетки надо?
Not that I'm afraid of germs in general, but these are wearing stocking masks.
В катере есть чего? Радар, мусорка. Что с радаром можно сделать вообще? Понял. Так. Может, не поговорить? Так, все так же нельзя, ладно. Карту теперь мы открыли всю, да? Хорошо. Так, значит, попытаемся зайти в магазин. И как-то ее надо забрать.
The golden dragon of invisibility. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. At least, I assume so.
Так. Так, как бы нам его забрать?
Here goes nothing.
Нет. Так, допустим, я взял очки. Ну, так мы все читали.
Excuse me, sir, but I would like to point out to you that the modification, recalibration, or tuning of the sample items is prohibited.
Что делать?
I am very sorry, sir. The destruction.
I'm not doing that, because according to the label, these sunglasses are indestructible.
That is correct.
Well then.
Excuse, but I would.
Not even if they're broken?
It is impossible for the indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness to be broken. They are indestructible.
I knew I could break them. People just shouldn't challenge me.
Может, их тоже надо?
I am very destructible.
Rats! Then why is the shredder even here?
Для чего они мне нужны?
Playing the lottery has nothing to do. All you need is... Huh.
Выпрямитель бананов. Зачем? Может, крючок надо выпрямить?
This device, which is already...
Или очки?
This device, which is already...
Нет, ладно.
All right. No, at least I. No, at least I assume so.
И как нам его взять?
No, at least.
Excuse, but I would like to point out to you.
Not even if they're broken?
It is there.
Да, все это мы уже читали.
I'd better keep the stuff on my person. Some thief seems to be wreaking havoc here in the store. I'd better keep the some thief. I'd better keep some. I'd better some.
Ладно, уходим.
All right.
Так, хорошо. Стоп. Очки уже здесь, да? Хотя если их опять сюда.
I already and I can be but I already and I can be accused of a lot but thoroughness.
Ладно.
Excuse, but I.
Not even if
It is they are.
Надо как-то его отсюда. Того самого.
I am. We accept only.
What did
That is.
Ладно. С этим разберемся потом тогда. Идем в гавань. На рынок. Так, в темном переулке мы пароль не знаем. Тогда идем. Сюда, может. Ну да, что тут. Круги одни. Забываем. Надо как-то пройти. Здесь надо будет все яйца, что ли, пособирать, я так понимаю.
I've never seen such a snooty door sensor. I've never seen such a snooty.
Что делать? Все хорошо. Так. Какая другая карта будет? Нет. Хорошо.
There's nothing here but bird droppings, and there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them.
Грабли надо взять.
Ow!
Или нет? Ладно.
Ow!
Как еще делать? Как на яйца-то забрать?
Ow! Darn death trap. Ow!
Ладно. Так, правая сторона неизвестна, неизвестно. Тоже неизвестно, да? Давайте сюда сходим сначала. К дереву. Потом поговорим
Hey,
с
hands off
садовником.
the tree.
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands. Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here, feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny.
И чё будет?
What happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Ладно, идем обратно сюда.
Hey,
Oh,
То что поясню. Ладно, хорошо. Если с ним поговорить просто... Так, не-не-не-не.
friends? Oh, ugh, rats. I didn't even get his answer.
Может, ему таблетки надо дать?
He's got a rake, he's got leaves. He should be perfectly happy. He's got a rake, he's got leaves. He should be perfectly happy.
Ага, стоп. Как раз таки все хорошо. Теперь мы можем здесь пройти, взять лопату и яйцо.
Never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end. I've got enough loose dirt in my coat. If I need more soil, I should look for an appropriate container. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Ну хорошо, я понял, что надо будет собирать яйца. Ну для чего? Хорошо, давайте сначала сюда сходим.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need. Hey, if you're... I only have...
Да. Че, прям вообще все? Хорошо, ладно. Давай с ним поговорим.
Knock knock.
Who?
They call me.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know...
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Can I borrow...
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The organ...
Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, They Think There's Something Better.
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
Ну, вода и свеча. Хорошо, значит, мы это пока взять не можем.
Hey,
Все-таки не можем,
I
ладно.
thought you. And I said. Why does everybody always say it?
Зайдем к Сигилу, или как его там, потом пойдем сюда.
Whoa, impressive digs.
Ahem. Have you ever heard of knocking?
Of course, but I find their new album too commercial.
What are you doing here? Don't you at least wipe your feet?
Not since my 8th birthday. Back then, my dad?
Rufus?
Dad! You're
Uh-huh.
Captain Seagull?
Ahem. Your shoes, Rufus.
Excuse me, sir. Wow, Dad, this is really a totally radical kick-ass location. And a doormat made of real wombat. Respect.
Doormat?
Yeah, it's hanging right next to the door.
That's my Sunday coat.
Oh.
Listen, Rufus, I'm a busy man. Just tell me what brought you here and then run along and play again, okay?
Aren't you at all
Yes, of course I'm glad. I'm just very busy right now. If you're a good boy and let your old man finish his work, then maybe later we can go feed the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls? Are you kidding? I have important things to do.
Then it won't matter if I haven't got time for you until later, right?
Later. You always say that. I thought you went to
Elysium?
Yes, Elysium, you know. You left me to move to Elysium. You can't tell me you don't remember that.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember. And how? Just what was I thinking? After all, everybody knows that it's impossible to escape Deponia. What a wild and crazy guy I was back then. Always reaching for the stars. Today, I know it's not worth the effort to pursue such crazy ideas. Once you're as old as your dad, I'm sure you'll understand.
You can so totally forget that. I'll never be that old, loser. You changed.
Nothing to do with you, honestly. But still, please don't go around telling everybody you're my son, all right?
Dad, you may not have noticed, but I am no longer a child.
Ah, you're all grown up now.
Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Like with a house of your own and a steady income.
Well, I mean, that's,
I'll take that for a no.
I'm a tinkerer. I even had a real workshop in Kuvak.
You're not talking about that toy workbench I once gave you when you were little.
Well, I'm still way more grown up than you are. So there. Don't you even...
Oh, please don't tell me you wreaked some sort of havoc again. What was it this time? Did you set something on fire? Did you steal anything? Destroy someone else's property?
Well, I mean, you've got to see that in context.
Then what are you doing here in the floating black market? The Organon are far away. And if anything should explode here, it'll probably be your fault.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I don't? So when has the Organon ever blown up anything?
Maybe not so far, but...
And how many detonations have you caused this month?
Well,
That shut you up, huh?
I'm still counting. I need to go...
Yes, of course. What was her name again? Babsy Boo?
No, not Babsy Boo. She's a true Elysian. Her name is Goal.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Now you're impressed, huh?
You meet an Elysian and then bring her here? Didn't I teach you anything?
No, you were a great parent.
You didn't leave her alone, did you?
Don't worry, she's in a safe place, down in Gulliver's Tavern at the harbor.
Okay. Looks like I failed to teach you a few essential facts of life.
Really, Dad, let's not go there. I know all about the bees and the flowers, although I may be a little unclear about the concept of pollination. But I'm a real pro when it comes to building hives, if you know what I mean.
You're giving me hives, all right. But let's get back on topic. What I was trying to say is that obviously You never learned how to treat a lady. Have you at least invited her to dinner?
Well, there was this bowl of peanuts.
I'm talking about a date, Rufus. A romantic date. The only restaurant that might be suitable is Chez Schlumpy. At least they offer an exclusive view. But alas, all they have on their menu is platypus.
What's wrong with platypus?
It's so vulgar. It lives among the flotsam and feeds on table scraps. It could even be the heraldic beast of Deponia. No, platypus dishes would only remind her that she is stranded in the boondocks. You must see to it that platypus completely disappears from the menu at Schlumpy's. Can you do that?
Ah, piece of cake for a romantic like me.
Once you've done that, you may reserve a table in my name. But not before then. Understand?
I haven't told...
Oh my. What else have you gotten yourself into? Good luck.
I'm serious. I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, right. Come on, Rufus. I am truly flattered that you want to follow in my footsteps. But do you really have to step into every single pile of poop on the way?
Not everyone. For one thing, I would never leave my 8-year-old son behind.
Really? So you would take him along?
Yes, I would.
Well, if he takes after you, I hope you'll remember to bring a little shovel and a plastic bag.
I'll tell you...
Sounds good to me. In the meantime...
What exactly...
I need to write instructions for my staff.
And you consider that more important than talking to your son? We haven't seen each other in years.
So why would every second suddenly count now? I am responsible for this house and its personnel.
I am also responsible for doing important things, like saving the world.
Then why are you still hanging around here? Do I still have to hover over you to make sure you're completing your chores?
I haven't...
Oh my... What else have you gotten yourself into?
Так. А, ну все, я уже рассказал вам, по-моему, да.
Don't go...
Forget that not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Теперь у него можно что-нибудь забрать, я понимаю, да? Книги.
Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 1. Secret Doors in Bookshelves, Volume 2. This library is a total waste of space.
As a real gentleman, I read.
As a real that doesn't change the fact that the shelf is big and ugly. Besides, it's too dark in here to read.
Ah, that's true. I should buy a new crystal chandelier when I have the chance. But for now, a few candles will suffice. I need candles. There. Here, Rufus. Be so good and take this memo to the servant's mailbox.
Yeah, who does he think he is? Well, he is my... Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm not his errand boy.
Так, хорошо, это, наверное, это сойдет как рецепт.
Huh. This one catches the eye. Yeah. Secret Doors in Bookshelves. Pull on the book titled Pull Here for Secret Door. Wow! Who would have thought?
Так, хорошо. Аквариум с рыбками.
Hands off the ornamental fish.
Hey, I just wanted to pet them.
I said no.
This is no luxury villa. The whole wall is open here.
That's called a picture window, Rufus. This way I always have an eye on the entire black market.
But there's a terrible draft.
The floor heating is actually supposed to compensate for that. I need coal. There.
Так, хорошо. Значит, может, еще что-то какие-то рецепты меня выпишет.
This place is over.
Those are flowers. I have them brought from the garden.
These hideous...
They could have... I need water for the flowers. There.
Так, отлично. Так, если аквариум с рыбками посмотреть, что будет.
This is no luck. There's even
That is my... I collect...
rarely sig- and
Так,
I need breadcrumbs. There.
так, отлично. Хотя все это я, по-моему, видел у чувака, который снизу.
Can't you do anything on your...
That is why I...
Oh yeah, do they wipe your butt?
Oh, that reminds...
Ah,
I
stop
need
scribbling.
toilet
Haven't you noticed that this doesn't save you any time? On the contrary, you spend all your time writing notes.
Mind your tone, young man.
Pardon me, sir.
Так,
Wonderful. Now I... What was I going to write down? Ah, that was it. I need thread.
какие же записки есть? Нить, хлеб, вода, уголь, свеча. Хорошо. Что за люк тут?
What's that? Is that a lint trap?
Так, что сделать с фильтром? Так. Так. Пылесос какой-то. Ага, хорошо. У нас тут прям много чего тут. Идем на крышу. Ветроуказатель.
I could reach it easily, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to. I could,
Что еще
but
раз?
as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to. I could reach it, but as long as it meets me halfway, I don't want to.
Так, ладно. Что за труба?
Welcome to the flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Huh, handy. Welcome to the flagomat. For half-mast, insert human ashes here. Huh, handy. The flagomat only reacts to human... and
Ну ладно. Тогда идем обратно. Где мы еще не были? Здесь. Ого. Ого. Гнездо
what an
утконоса.
ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Hands off! The field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again proves that luck is relative.
Так, хорошо, значит, надо в ресторане. Так понимаю, он там. Взять эти печенье с предсказаниями. Вот они, хорошо. А, вот он, они там. Ладно. Открытки какие-то.
Oh, Platypus, you are the best. Upon your This crankshaft without a crank is missing something. But what?
Ручки, понял. Яйцо надо. Ручка у меня есть. Наверх это я сюда попаду? Да.
A crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank! Rufus, you are a genius.
Сейчас смогу взять яйцо, да? Нет, ладно, еще нельзя брать яйца. А, так может это яйца утконосов, кстати говоря. Ладно, надо с ним поговорить тогда, чтобы все узнать, чтобы он смог, наверное, брать яйца.
What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything the tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked.
Sure looks like it. Platypuses are mine. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune.
By selling back scratchers?
Ha! You have, for one thing, I supply them to the... I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting, and platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You,
Yep, mainly for greeting, but they also appear every week in platypus.
have you...
Well, but I use platypus wax.
Tell me...
It's poetry. Platypus poetry.
So, when you've got time, I'd...
Well, buckle up. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
sick. Are you all...
Yep. There's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be it. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee! What's the...
Oh, it's great. And you'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypus. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately.
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued... You could look it all up for...
Ah, yes. Life could be... Grab a...
Yes, I will.
Так, хорошо. Яйцо мы взять не можем. Звонок, меню. И
They
меню.
only have dishes made from platypus here. Lady Goa won't like that at all. I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Так. Я не знаю, что это за херня такая. Что-то. Это уменьшаем или что мы делаем? Убрали, хорошо. Как его убрать? Или никак? Давайте инструктаж посмотрим. Понял. Ладно, может рано.
Is
Может
this
нам
your
сюда
order?
рано.
Yes. Why?
Well, do you even have enough money? I mean, the way you're dressed and all.
No, you're right. Sorry. This is all my fault.
Понял. Может, яйца уже можно взять? Нет, ладно. Ну что ж, я думаю, время уже заканчивается. Спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, плейлист с прошлыми сериями будет в описании до следующих серий.